Welcome to the Green Smoothie Challenge. I am a very busy mother of 4 children, and I've been studying natural health for the last 20 years, and there is so much health information out there, it can really get confusing. I've tried so many different methods, and some work and some don't, but what I have found is that there is one thing that really does work. It will give you a ton of energy, help you lose a lot of weight, it tastes great, and it's easy. So the reason green smoothies are so healthy is because they are full of greens. I know, that doesn't sound so appetizing, does it? But I'm going to show you how you can add an enormous amount of greens to your diet without ever even tasting them. In fact, it's going to taste really good. So we start out with the green leafy vegetables, which are full of fiber, protein, chlorophyll, and enzymes. And then to that, we add all your favorite fruits. You can do anything: pineapple, strawberries, pears, bananas. You can even use non-sweet fruits like cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, avocados. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go to the store and get some produce. So here I am at our local market where they have an amazing selection of dark leafy green vegetables, which are the only vegetables that you want to include in your smoothie when you're working with fruit. Fruit doesn't mix well with anything but dark leafy green vegetables. So you want to leave the other starchy vegetables for your salads and any dish that does not contain fruit. So one of my favorites, and that is so healthy, are dandelion greens. You can put this in, they're very bitter, so you don't want to use too many, and you want to mix them with something that's more mild like spinach or romaine lettuce. Another favorite, my all-time favorite, is kale. I eat kale all the time. It is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. They have Italian kale, green kale, red kale, and in addition to that, you can put chard in. They've got 3 different kinds of chard: red chard, green chard, and rainbow chard. You can also add parsley. What you want to do is use a wide variety of greens. There's actually a level of toxicity that you can reach if you use the same greens every day, so it's very important to switch up your greens. So one day I might use some Italian kale, the next day I would use romaine, and then I might even try spinach the next day. If I'm mixing them up, I just want to be careful not to use the same ones every day. You want to keep it really simple. And just make sure that you use a great wide variety. You can use things like parsley, baby spring greens are another great addition. All right, so now that we've gotten all of our produce, I am going to show you how so easy this is to make a green smoothie. You're not going to believe it. And then when you taste it, you won't believe that either. Okay, so what I like to do is just go to my refrigerator and open it up and see what I have. Today I think I'm going to start with a pear. Pears are just sweet. They'll add a great flavor. And I just got some frozen strawberries, which are great for the winter time when you can't just run out to the garden and pick some. And then I'm also going to use a banana, which is a great thing to put in all of your smoothies at first because it really covers up the flavor of any greens that you put in. And then I'm also going to put some romaine lettuce in. And romaine has a very mild flavor, and spinach does as well, so those are good greens to start with. All I'm going to do is chop the end off of this whole bunch of romaine. I'm just going to start with half and put it in there. Fills up half my blender. It looks good. There's really no science to this, I promise. You just kind of put in what looks good that day and try it. And if it was great, then write it down and you can do it again the next day. I'm going to cut off the, I cut off the stem of the pear and then chop it in half and throw it in. This blender is 3 horsepower, so it will chop up anything. You can put your kid's wooden block inside of here and it will liquefy it. I wouldn't recommend it though, it wouldn't taste very good. So I'm just gonna put these frozen strawberries in there. Frozen fruit is really nice too because it gives it that smoothie consistency that you won't taste any grit from the greens. This blender, after I got it, became my best friend. All right, watch this. I'm gonna just put it on the smoothie setting. Sometimes I put it through the cycle twice. It looks like it blended up really well. Now, you can see that this smoothie is not green. If you wanted it to be green, you could put some parsley or some dandelion greens, some kale. You can put whatever greens you want in there. This is a little bit pink because of the strawberries. If you add berries, it probably won't be green, but that's okay because it has greens in there. And the whole idea is to sneak the greens into your diet. So it doesn't matter if it's not green, they're in there. Now I like to take my special glass. This particular glass reminds me of a celebration, a vacation. I like to just make it a special kind of ritual in my morning. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Good. It's really good. You should try one. Okay. Cheers.